Hey guys, Senza here, and welcome to another Shadowlands beta video. Now in this video, I just wanted to talk briefly about how good I think the Unholy Conduits are. The Unholy Death Knight Conduits are. So, in general, conduits, when I started looking at conduits, there weren't that many of them, like many classes that have them, and mostly they are kind of small. But I think the Unholy ones in particular are just very good because this one, for example, Dark Transformation duration increased by 5 seconds. That's kind of big because Dark Transformation is, a decent cooldown for your pet, and now that Mastery affects, your pet's damage too, the Dreadblade increased the damage of minions and shadow damage instead of just shadow damage, then it's going to be even stronger of a cooldown. So that extra 5 seconds is really nice. And then the Scourge Strike extending the duration of Virulent Plague is really good. It may be zero point 0.3 seconds, but you use a lot of Scourge Strikes, and being able to keep up, especially if you have the talent, the Ebb and Fever talent. So whereas the duration is half of what it normally is, you'll have to use more outbreaks. So this just allows you to keep Virulent Plague up. Of course, only in a single target situation, but allow you to keep it up longer. So that's less runes you have to use for Outbreak. And then we have Sudden Doom, increases the damage of your next Death Coil by 40%, and that's really good as well if you're using like Army of the Damned and Harbinger of Doom, and then the legendary that I forget which one it is. Um, Yeah, it's the one that I have on now. So it's the one that reduces the cost of Death Coil and increases the duration of Dark Transformation. So you're going to want more Death Coils, and then if Sudden Doom procs, then you're going to be able to get more damage from that. And then finally, of course, this one is really good. And I did some damage tests that I will post a video later. But I did some damage tests, and looking at Apocalypse, this conduit is going to reduce the cooldown of Apocalypse by a decent amount. So whenever a Festering Rune bursts, the cooldown of Apocalypse is reduced by zero point 0.5 seconds. So I tested that with and without the Army of the Damned talent, and in a 5-minute duration, I still got about the same number of Apocalypse casts off. So I think this is significantly reducing the cooldown of Apocalypse to the point where you don't really need Army of the Damned. So yeah, it's these are really good conduits actually, and for Unholy Death Knight especially, you're gonna probably want for sure 3 potency conduit soulbind. So like for this one, for example, you'd want Nadia because you're gonna want to use at least 3 of those conduits, and that's not even going into the uh, Covenant specific conduits. So yeah, it's just a short video this time because I just really wanted to show how good the Unholy conduits can be. The potency conduits, that is. So if you liked the video, please give a like and subscribe for future videos. And as always, thanks for watching.